next regulation is called regulation crowdfunding, or Reg CF for short. Not many people in the real estate industry use this because although you can take retail investors, now you're basically limited to raising up to $1 million in change every 12 months. And in real estate, you know, $1 million, especially if you're a serious investor, $1 million doesn't, in 12 months, doesn't go that very far, right? It's not often used. But to the extent it's used, it's really more so with beginning real estate investors. Now, the opposite of that is what we call Regulation A+. And Regulation A+ is basically a mini IPO. You can raise up to $50 million every 12 months, right? You can take non-accredited investors with some caveats, of course. You can advertise. However, you have to go through what we call a qualification process with the SEC. So everything else I described earlier, you either, notify the SEC afterwards, or that's in the case of 56B, 56C, right? For regulation crowdfunding, you file what we call a Form C beforehand, but that's it. It's not a big thing. The SEC doesn't have to approve it or anything. With the Regulation A+, you have to get the filing qualified or basically approved by the SEC, and there is a whole back and forth comment process. So for a very vanilla deal, you're looking at a minimum of a 4 to 6 month process to be able to actually raise that money, which basically means you're not going to use this for single asset syndication, right? You don't have that time. It's really going to be much more of a fund. And I say, whereas regulation crowdfunding was for beginners, Regulation A+ is for influencers and really experienced people, because the legal fees for this are going to be higher, usually minimum 35 to 50,000 minimum, right? And that's not with all the bells and whistles. And so to justify all of that and the ongoing reporting that you might have to do, you're going to really want to make sure that you're a sophisticated shop, that you have capital to work with, you're organized, all of those sorts of things.